I was asked, what will learning look like in 2025? You know, the first thing I did was imagine Doctor Who coming down, picking me up in his TARDIS, and we time travel to 2025. The problem was, that's all I could imagine. It's so hard to imagine where everything is and how things will be in the future. So I changed tact, and I looked at what's happening in learning now and see where it's leading to. From that, I've got 3 predictions on what learning would look like in 2025. Let's check it out. Let's talk virtual reality. One thing we can be certain of, we'll be able to consume media in a lot of really cool ways. Virtual reality such as the Oculus Rift, HTC Vive and Sony's Project Morpheus are all ready to go right now. But with all new technology, it's gonna take time to refine and become mainstream. Have a look at your smartphone right now. Now think 10 years ago what they were like. You know exactly what I mean. It's going to take time for them to become as great and as awesome as they possibly could be. But by 2025, virtual reality and augmented reality will be a reality and will be another method that we can consume knowledge and information and learn in a lot of really awesome ways. Next, let's look at communities and curated learning. The internet has changed the way we get information. We can almost get access to anything we could possibly want. Unfortunately, the internet is being hijacked by advertising and viral marketing, filling it with shock headlines and too much Kardashians as well. It's getting harder and harder to find real information and trustworthy content. In the next 10 years, learners will begin to move away from this mass media and social media portals and start forming communities to help shift through all the garbage and find the real and trustworthy knowledge to learn from. The leaders of these communities will help curate the information and then guide learners on what the best path is. They will become the experts in their areas and forge powerful relationships with content creators so that their community will always have access to the latest information and can be set up for success. Let's talk microlearning. You think we're time poor now? Imagine in 10 years time how time poor we will be. Think about how short attention spans are right now. They're going to be even smaller in 10 years. This is why we need microlearning. Learning needs to adapt and become more on demand, bite-sized and easy to access. It needs to be entertaining, train specific skills and knowledge gaps and be applied immediately. Now's the time for us to start thinking about how do we adapt to this changing style of learning that's needed. How do we start planning and developing microlearning for the future? So there are my predictions for what learning would look like in 2025. Do you agree? Do you think I've missed anything? Or do you think learning will go in a totally different direction? The only person who really knows is the Doctor. And unfortunately he won't choose me as his companion. So oh well. I'm Actual Carl with a K and I'll catch you later.